everybody around the world. I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello and hi and hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Now, today we are going to continue more of Monster Prom. Now, last time that we left off, we basically learned a little bit about what Zoe's personality is, and also by the factor that we were kind of sort of getting onto the fairy in the bottle side quest ending, but unfortunately we didn't actually finish that because we ran out of time. So probably maybe today we'll actually finish that quest and go from then on and stuff like that, and probably get like another ending or who knows what. Possibilities are endless of what's going to be happening for today's stream. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, do this, do that, and then bam. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, let's do short game. Do this real quick.
Sure thing.
Alrighty. Skip this. We already know the intro of it. Okay. Okay, okay, start yourself. This one. Okay. Oh. If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Just Garfield's face? What? Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. I mean, yep. Everybody can agree that Garfield's awesome. Let's see. Flags are outdated. Symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide online coupons for free burritos. Ooh, burritos. I go for a simple 3-color stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patents, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. I mean, okay. But I think this is wealth and we need some wealth, so let's do that. Oh, it's smart. Okay. What would be a killer accessory? Logitech G560, the best RGB gaming speaker. A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy. Shiny armor. Sailor Moon's magic wand. I mean, that could be affected. I mean, I've never seen any Sailor Moon, but I know eventually, maybe, I'll sit down and watch Sailor Moon. Coolness itself. Fancy brass knuckles. I know this is calculated, yeah. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? Too expensive for you. Buy me, I'm good. For fans by fans. We already know this one. This one. Alright. So, we need some money. So, let's go to the library. That day you spent some time on your library's PC spinning mindless spam emails in the hopes of selling other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 100 karma, which isn't a stat in the game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. Let's see. You spot Lemmy showing Calculator some images on his phone. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. 2 of your classmates interact without your interference. Unacceptable. You saunted over.
Greetings, my friends.
I call this one mournful macaroni on polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenge, and very artistic. Adjectives acknowledge, appreciating art. Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it pickled beets, and it is obviously even more artistic than the last piece I showed you. Query. How much more artistic is image 2.jpg related to image 1.jpg? Well, a lot more. Invalid quantity. Please provide a numeral value. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured. Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. It seems like Calculator is going to list every single thing he can think of and or look up, and that's a pretty long dang list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on? There are certainly some things that can't be measured, Calculator, like the admiration I feel for Lemmy. Wow, Lemmy, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic. All art can be objectively measured, and this book will show you exactly how. By Kandinsky, extremely literal twin brother. This one. What? No, of course! I've read that book! I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number, just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on a asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about.
See.
I think they bought it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you. What? Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6, hair, number 00000, and attractiveness.
Eggplant.
Error. Stack overload. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. Ah! Where, I would say water, but, you're made out of metal. Where is the fire extinguisher? You rush Calculator into the cafeteria meat locker to cool him down. Okay, that's better. Which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can do the fairy in the bottle.
All right.
Give me your money.
If it's available. Yes! Wait, too poor for this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, it's 10! It's 10. If we do 2, so let's see. Okay, let me think this straight. Let me think this straight. So we have like a week. We have like 2 weeks. So if we keep on going to the library for this one and the next one, I think we might be able to do it. I'm not so sure. Okay, well, let's just see where this goes. Let's just see where this goes. Yes, so if we go here, yeah, let's just see where this goes. We might be able to have enough money if we do it the next day. Okay. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any effing idea on how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe/Calculator exchange. Oh, we've read this one. We've read this round. But student's ex-teacher's fic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power, like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGs hook up with one of us? Yuck.
Server error.
I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spire looks like. Any images PGS not found. Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
You there! Killing Machine and Absolute Terror. Rude! I need an impressive ally in my fight against the region of the Lavies over the 8th Circle of Heck. Import. Quipty, respond about your sense of fashion being from the 8th Circle of Heck. I have no need for your roboid criticism. What I need is the power of being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks. I'd rather just write a steamy fanfic in which you and Damien are who hate just to annoy you from anyone else from annoying us. We need to act now while King and King Lavi are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable themed brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me. Holy stuff, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think it was this one for Zoe? I think. What? She draw hundreds of these? Yes, I have, girl. Damien from Spooky High, Pirate Damien from Spooky High. See, Doctor, Damien from Spooky ICU. Why are they all so compelling? Because Damien is a spicy red bot. He does look very... No! Diala! Snap out of it! The Lavies must be destroyed from their... Argonus and Monopoly on Heck!
You're the saddest bunch I've ever met.
Hurry up. Absolute Terror, you're out. Let's go. Oh, it was the other one. Killing Machine. Error, label Killing Machine. Inaccurate. Descriptor found file. Friendship with Damien Lavi. Seriously? With the amount of violence and arson he commits, you would think someone in this school would be willing to betray his family. And when I find such a student, who to the wicked in this case being the region of the Lavies. Thank goodness she's gone. Now we can start on the Dalthic. What do you think, Blue Dalmy or Dal as their ship name? Okay, those definitely just looks like the misspellings of their actual names, but rather than telling Zoe that you enjoy her enjoyment and gain 2 funds and 1 bonus. Okay.
Alright.
So, library again. That day you spent some time on the library's PC managing your Start Kicker. You decide lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. Okay. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seemed pissed me about it. Oh, them. Oh, okay, this is new. What the heck? Who are you? Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
Whoa. We understand you perfectly, Lord Zegard. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger. Wait, is this an ending? Is this an ending to a Zoe? Let me see. Oh, I think this is. I think so. What? No! That's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Surgord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Blue? I can't stand to be around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The Caudalis stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying mask, but still.
All hail Sigurd.
Sigurd addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addresses you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal fame, and what's more, it's mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? What are you on about, dude? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Blue, for he is clearly the prophet of Surgord. Okay, this is one of the endings, and I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to be in this situation. Please, oh prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Sigurd, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. She's a human now. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationships with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. F it. You got nothing better to do, you decide to be a prophet for the day. Yay! You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing. It's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat. But write "we're sorry" on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudice. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's 50-50! We can always get this another time. Right, sorry? Oh, there we go! But Surgord has never demanded an apology before. Only blood and various others unspeakable fluids. You explained that a key element of a genuine apology is that you shouldn't have to demand it.
Today respect your word.
Ooh. Your wisdom truly is subtle and deep, Blue. Very well. We must sacrifice a goat of apology. But tell us, where shall we find a goat rare and precious enough to bear our words of contrition? You tell them you have just the thing. The legendary and extremely sought after paper goat. just a goat on a sheet of paper. Just like, here, sacrifice this picture of a goat. And just write, we're sorry. But the jaws of the thought glumper, this is the most unusual goat we have ever seen. It seems to defy all rules of perspective and logic. Yes, it's better to do it with this sheet of paper of a goat, rather than going to a nearby farm and destroying thousands upon thousands of goats. So to save you the effort of going to the cleaners to wash those robes with ketchup on it, just use a paper goat instead. You're welcome! It's actually just a great car with a goat drawn on the front of it, but they don't need to know that. Oh, okay. You open it up so that they can print "We're sorry" on the side in an exaggerated Gothic script. Hey Blue, I realized I forgot my... Oh, these jerks are still here. Do not fret, your awfulness. We have prepared for you an apology goat. You guys... What did I say about goats? I don't need any more... Oh, this is actually kind of sweet. Oh no, sweet. Is that bad? Nah, cool. No, it's good. A good start anyway. There's more to an apology than just saying we're sorry, you know? We do not know. Please instruct us, for our minds are as empty as jars of peanut butter after all the peanut butter has been eaten. No! Not the peanut butter! Well, you've got to actually commit to behaving better in the future. Like, for one thing, stop calling me Zorgod. I'm Zoe, and no more goats.
Your words wield truth.
Ah, we understand. The greatest sacrifice of all is to sacrifice the past. We once was, now no longer will be. We shall embrace change and transmutation and dictate ourselves anew to the cult of Zoe. Good enough. Not bad for a half hour's work. Maybe you are cut out for this whole cult leader thing. You gain 2 charms and 1 smart. Okay, I guess we're doing Zoe's ending then.
Alright.
Guess we do that. Let's go. You sit down with Scott and Zoe, just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming. I can just imagine, just like, open it, close it, shut, open, just like eternal scream as soon as you open the box, just love that. Scream, no scream, scream, no scream.
Hey, bros.
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza. Haha, no, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Santy. Oh, Santy. I bet that's crock full of protein. Not really. It's mostly crock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers from this leftovers in this Tupperware instead. So smart. What does sanity taste like? That is a very good question. What would sanity taste like? Well, I can guarantee you one thing for sure. Sanity probably does not taste like a sweet cupcake. Probably not. Probably wouldn't taste like a sweet cupcake. Maybe it will taste like... Maybe it'll taste like... Why am I even thinking of this? I don't even know. Probably for my guess, it would probably be something like a hamburger? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what they think. Well, you know when you're... You know when you're sucking the marrow out of the anthro bone fragments harvest from the carcass of a rival divinity you enslain? Oh, it kind of tastes like that. Yeah, there's actually some stuff inside of bones and stuff like that. I remember this at school. I remember this during elementary year. That literally, a kid in class, when we were having like chicken for like lunch, this kid literally snapped the bones and started eating the bones from like the insides and everything. And he told us like there's like some good stuff inside of these bones and stuff. And he's like, hey, you want that bone? I can have it. You're not gonna finish that bone? I'm gonna have it. Like, this kid was literally eating bones right in front of us. Like, it was like so insane on that day. And that I learned something. That you can actually try to eat bones. Which I honestly thought that dogs are the only things that are supposed to eat bones. I honestly thought that that was the only creature that would eat bones, but I was wrong. I was definitely wrong on that day. Now obviously don't try it. Please don't try it. Like, look up on how to eat it, but like, don't try to attempt it. Okay? Please. I am worried for your safety. There are other ways to eat bones, like boiling them into like soups to make like ramen and stuff, which that is something you can do. But please, do not attempt to full-on nom on a bone. Like, just straight up eat it. Do not attempt that. Please do not attempt that. Please do not attempt that. I don't think I ever eating a rival divinity. Do I have a rival divinity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks. No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tear flutter through its mother's severed scalp while a orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh? I had pizza. Is that close? I think he's just hungry for pizza.
Meh.
Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp. Ooh. Is that a good combo to eat? Because I like cashews. And I do like shrimp. Is that a good combination? I wonder. Because the only time that I ever would love cashews is when I go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is the place to be when you're on the road trip. Like, if you see a sign that says Buc-ee's like a couple miles away, stop at a Buc-ee's. The one thing that I always would definitely request is that you need to get cashews. Unless you're allergic to peanuts. Unless you're allergic to peanuts, don't get it. But the cashews that are wrapped in like a ice cream cone with the paper inside, bruh, that is something to like eat. Especially their barbecue sandwiches, their pulled pork sandwiches. Like, it is to literally get at Buc-ee's. It is something that you really need to get 100% when you stop at Buc-ee's. Get some cashews and pulled pork. Highly recommend it. It is awesome to eat. But I wonder, does cashews and shrimp have a good combination? I wonder.
Aha!
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I? Well, it's not really for mortals. But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve the situation. Scott's sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp? Smothered in this malinated insanity. Hot sauce I bought. But what if Scott uses this crazy straw? I think this one would be for Zoe. Yep. Okay, there we go. Oh no, cholesterol! The original C word? Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, molting it like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily peeling an orange. That sounds sort of bad too, but what I'm really worried about are my arteries. Cashew me, bro. You happily oblige. One cashew, shrimp, and weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming right up. Oh wow, this food looks like a tiny crime scene. Down the hatch. That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can... Too late.
Oh, bro.
My mouth exploded! I caught on fire and exploded! No more mouth for Scott! It's like the hot chip! The world's hottest chip! One single touch and it explodes! No, Scott! I can still see your mouth! But I can't see my mouth! And And whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine? So if I can't see it, it's not real! Okay, dude. Sorry, can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore. Oh, poor thing. Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Nice. Poor Scott! Poor Scott!
All right.
Poor Scott. Okay, which one was for creativity? Oh, the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse themselves have descended to give you a okay. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Okay, there's the creativity. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Oh, hey.
Oh wow! You look like a sorcerer almost. Like a traveling merchant sorcerer? That's really cool. Hey Blue, sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. Huh, that's a good plus side. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success.
Zoe out.
Anyway, I gotta go study for my Ambus Finance midterms later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome to the end of the world.
Okay. Hey, Blue. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? You are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. We all love her so much, and we want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. We love her the most of all. Who said that? Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. Oh boy. Please don't fight. I was standing in front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. I mean, true. We all look the same. Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my Grandmaster! Oh boy. Well, someone is right. I mean, we have a Grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a Grandmaster? Am I going to be that Grandmaster? I guess so. We don't do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Blue, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our Grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. The title of Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if it's a new episode of her life. Oh, that would be so annoying. That last one. I could just imagine waking myself up in the morning and just hearing like a different theme song every single day. One would be like country, one would be like rap, one would be like metal and everything. Like, that would not be fun with me at all. Just no. So let's just see what happens with this. A theme song, but we have only ever uttered guttural chants which twist the fibers of the mind. But if this is what our mistress commands, it must be done.
Your words wield truth.
Let the brainstorming begin! The cultists all spread up to compose the best theme songs they possibly can. Some write batterishly on notepads, others saying quietly to themselves. One of them just does a bunch of squawks for some reason. Wah! Wah! Finally, they resemble to deliver their results. Okay, we were going to do this as a contest. Okay. But most of us just came up with Discordian chanting. One of us blatantly copied a burrito ad jingle, and one of us spent the whole time doing squats, and now her legs are tired. Ooh. So tired!
Let the ritual commence.
Anyway, I'm the only one who actually wrote a song, so I guess I'm the Grandmaster now. Here, have a listen. We are the cult of Zoe. We always sing her praise. And if you think we can't, we'll torture you for days. That's why the people of this plane believe in Zoe, or else they get slain. And eaten. Well, what do you think? Good catchy tune! I give it a thumbs up. It's not really a theme song for Zoe, per se, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it. Anyway, you gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Yes!
All right.
Okay, creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you cannot help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil of one of many and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. So, I was playing FOF. What's FOF? Ooh! I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. Who's this dude? Is he a turtle? I hope that stands for F of faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker. What? How do you figure, Leonard? Oh, your name's Leonard. I was just trying to tell Blue how much fun I was having. Being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do, because they're just doing it for attention. Guys, what I need is a barbecue pit, and I'm gonna shove him in the barbecue pit. Do we agree or disagree with this? Leonard, literally all you do is trying to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation! Leonard. Fake Leonard. No, wait. Real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. Guys, give me a barbecue pit. So, are you saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right up until she was, when the bee friend zoned me and went and dated some Chakabra? Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe, she's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfectly real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Or Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to playing video games. Okay, I think this is creativity. I really don't know how to do this. I think this is creativity because it's creating. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no... And I think this is smart, so let's go here. Oh, yes! There we go! Yes! I also heard that. They were saying every way of enjoying video games is valued as long as it's fulfilling for your personally. What? Who said that? No wrong way of enjoying games. That's insane. What about casual with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games. How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't S on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates for yours? That doesn't sound right. Now does it? FNC trying to ruining video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I was planning on FOF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain 2 charms and 1 fun. Alright, we're almost there.
Alright.
Okay, Zoe's in between. Okay. When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. I bet! Since the factor that there's 2 demons at the table! Dala and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the 2 of them, phone out, ready to film. Oh, she's waiting for a fight. She's waiting for that.
OMG!
This is it. The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dala and Spicy Red Baby Damien. Is today the day the Quanos finally claimed the 8th circle of heck? Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Go get a life.
Give us an effing break, will you? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because F you. Yeah, fight! For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. Okay, I understand, but just in case. So, what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know what they say. If you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you have secret-ass feelings for them. Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you must want to F each other up at least a little, right? How about a thumb war over dessert? I can't tell which one is for Zoe. Maybe the bottom? Oh! Whoops. Okay, never mind. A thumb war? That's clearly beneath me. You know what's beneath you? Your buns. How dare you! 1, 2, 3, 4! I declare a thumb war! 5, 6, 7, 8. My thumb is full of boiling hate. Stop punching my thumb with your other hand. I will when you stop hitting mine with a hammer. Never! Your fruit cup is mine. Not if Mr. Dynamite has anything to say about it! Ah! Damien shoves a stick of dynamite into his fruit cup, destroying the cup, cracking Zoe's phone, and effectively ended the thumb war. Wow, that was fast and intense. Yes! It is just as the poet says. In the contest of war, the only true winner is the dynamite salesman. And me, because I got to blow up a fruit cup with dynamite. And me, because I won the thumb war. The only thing you want is my fist in your mouth. Damien looks happier now because there's no better dessert than gratuitous violence. And he surely noticed he got an extra portion thanks to you.
All right.
Okay. I guess I go to auditorium. Let's see if I still got this. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forgot your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisations is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Okay, we still got it. Yes, you finished what you're doing and are about to settle down for some quality slacking off when Zoe's cultists come shuffling over.
Welcome to the end of the world.
Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disgust is so convincing today. You look for all the world like an ordinary high school student. I am literally a high school student. Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want. What want is a concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through communion with our dark mistress. But, we need some advice. You see, tonight is the recurrence of an event which used to bear great significance of the cult of Zigord. It is the night when the bloody moon passes between the jaws of Dercalypse Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge. We usually plan all kinds of events for NWTB, MPPB, TJ, ODP, CTRATO, POTTM, virtual cannibalism, profane summonings, and portal reading of Danetics. Hold on, let me see. Okay. But the cult of Zorgard is no more. We are the cult of Zoe now, and we want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regrets how much we changed.
Let the ritual commence.
As you have not yet lead us astray, O great and terrible prophet, we humbly pensioned you for advice. What ritual would be worthy of mighty Zoe? Oh, that's a good question. That's a probably good question. A classic called suicide, except instead of drinking poison, we all drink a delicious blue flavored energy drink. The most powerful bonding ritual ever, a cute slumber party! That would be so fun! Let's see. But I think this would be fun, and this would be creativity, and I don't have enough fun, so this...
Today, we respect your word.
Okay, truly, your mind is as twisted as the spine of Ngoliac, the harnated, blue-flavored energy drink indeed. No foods in nature are blue, and yet many blue-flavored energy drinks exist. It is an in-game and fiendish riddle and an affront against nature itself. It's perfect. But where shall we acquire a significant quality of such an unnatural elixir. Go to the nearest 7-Eleven store. I bet there's a lot of them. Luckily for everyone, you spent the last 9 years stockpiling a lifetime supply of blue flavor energy drinks in case there is an apocalypse that only destroy blue flavor foods and drinks. Okay, or that! We can settle it on that! Blue, your wisdom and generosity never cease to amaze. Now, armed with the blue bound, let us summon Zoe! The consulist laughs into guttural chanting and unspeakable gestures, and within moments, Zoe materializes. What now? What's going on? Why are you all drinking blue stuff out of cups with little straws? I can explain. This is a mass suicide, isn't it? Just when I thought you guys were coming around. No, mistress. We merely want to offer you some blue-flavored energy drink. Oh, dang, a blue-flavored energy drink? My favorite flavor. It's like, what is it even made of? No real food is ever blue. I'm just thinking about that video of that puppet that says, name one blue food. And everybody says blueberries, and he's just like, blueberries are effing purple! That is so funny. That is so funny. That is so funny. Which, hold on. I'm gonna give you guys context. Is blueberries blue? While commonly called blue, blueberries are actually deep purple. This is due to the process of a lot of things. So, yeah, blueberries are actually purple. Deep purple. Like a very native purplish. And stuff like that. So yeah, you learned something today. Joy and jubilation. It is just as our Prophet Blue said it would be. Oh god, you brought me into this situation. Wait, you're their new prophet? So it was you who got them to use my proper name and stop sacrificing goats and all that? Yes! You're welcome! Please don't hurt me. Uh-oh. Are you in trouble or something? You hate trouble. I hate trouble! Please don't take me to an awful realm. You rule. This is the best my cult has ever behaved. I'm saying... Wait, Blue rules? But we thought you were our ruler, Zoe. Oh yeah. Well, we both ruled then. We're co-monarchists?
Spoiler alert, you rock!
And you know, I think we might want to consummate our commansery if you get me. What? Oh, you get her alright, or at least you hope you do. You hate for it to be a thing where your brain gets eaten or something. Anyways, in the meantime, you gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Alright, now we go with Zoe.
Hey ya!
Let's see if this works.
Alright.
Hey! If it isn't my favorite prophet. You've been the best, Blue. Those cultists were just the worst till you finally did your thing. You care, and caring is S. And you know what else is S? An army of cultists that want to do anything to worship me and please me.
So effing cool.
So what if at prom night we all look for new ways to have fun together? Wowie! Prom night comes, you have a lot of fun. You and Zoe have the best time together, and the cultists make it way better. They laugh at all your jokes, making you look funnier. They surround you in a circle, mesmerized while you and Zoe slow dance. Aw.
Welcome to the cult of Zoe.
Whoa. And by the end of the night, they join you in some very restless rituals and flavored festivities. Ah, and Zoe, so fun, so fabulous, so fierce. Whoa. She surely is one to worship. All hail the cult of Zoe! All hail the cult of Zoe! Alright, we got an ending! And it was for Zoe! Yeah! Best at recognizing the nuance between black metal and death metal. Zoe's quote. Ew. Nice. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. It was. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, bowing for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Due to the obscure amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his prodigy. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can bet he's onto lots of weird stuff too. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became the chemist of the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real stuff. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon flavor estas and the little thing called LS. Fiera built the Oblin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of business. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the heck would try to stop Fiera Oblin? For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on scary walk in the park. You will see how we Try to loosen up your mind, get ready for effing this blast. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
Aww! That's so cute! Oh, someone's getting in trouble! Oh, police report. Oh, I see Vera! You have unlocked 5 new images in the gallery. Nice! Gallery time! Nice! Whoa! So cool. Let's see. Is it down here? Yes! Best ship ever. Oh, they're at a Comic-Con together! Oh! He's dressed as Naruto and Garfield! Oh, that's so cute! Look at the little guy holding the throwing star! Oh, that's so cool! That is so cool! That's so cute! Aww. Let's see. Oh, here's the cult members. Is it down here? Probably so. Oh, here we go. Ooh, who are you? You're new. School cool. Concept art for fellow student. Oh, so you're kind of like a flaming knight. Flaming knight, okay. Cool. He puts tape? Oh my god! Oh! Concept art for fellow students' expressions. Oh my gosh, I love the idea of just like duct tape and like paper. Oh my god. That is so cool to come up with. Instead of just like this and this, because it's kind of hard for his expression. I love the creative idea of just like, how are we gonna ever like create his emotion? Just put some like paper on it with eyebrows and a smiley face and call it done. That is so funny. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I hope I get to meet this guy one day. I really hope so. And what's the next one? Concept art for the fellow student, now a cop, and Nora. Oh, the fairy! Oh. Now a cop. Ooh. That's so cool. That's like a really cool design. I love that. And then pants. Just like, okay. Just like, okay, we like this, but we want to make him even cooler. Pants. Love it! Oh man, so cool. I like the fact that he has like not one hat, but just like 2 hats to make him extremely cool. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh man, I love that. Oh man, that ending was cute. I love the little photo at the end. That was so adorable. I think that's like my favorite one. All the ending photos are really cute. I love the ending photos. They're so cute. Okay. Alrighty. So, with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. We did a lot today. We actually completed one of Zoe's endings, which was really cool. We actually finished one of the new students' endings, and we got like another. And we also unlocked another path to actually go to, just like the fairy one from last time. So hopefully maybe we'll be able to actually go down that route, maybe in the near future. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really glad that we actually finished one of the endings and get new routes, get to introduce to new characters and stuff like that. It was really cool. Really, really awesome. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I will continue more of this. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.